What's up, everybody? It's Stacey Storino. Welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for entrepreneur moms who are engaging in content marketing so that they can drive traffic to their business in order to do business. You know, many of my students are busy being both entrepreneurs and parents, and that's like taking on two of the hardest jobs on earth simultaneously. So often their Instagram marketing can fall by the wayside, and that's a shame. So that's why I made this video to explain how to create more content on Instagram so that I can help you with some quick shortcuts that can at least help you to get some digital points on the Instagram marketing board, mama. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get real world help that entrepreneur moms like you need to succeed when you're marketing your business online and through social media today. But before I forget, in my recent video, how to use Instagram to grow your email list, I shared a trick that many of my students have honestly found jaw-dropping, and lots of them actually fought me on it. And then they gave in and tried it, and I don't think I've had a single one of them tell me it didn't work. In fact, many of them apologized for fighting me because it turned out to work super well. So be sure when you're done watching this video that you check that other video out. You're gonna want in on that email list building on Instagram action, since most of your sales from month to month can and should come from that email list. But I'm getting carried away. Watch that video after this one. But in the meantime, let's get down to it. Tip 1, Reels for the content tripling win. If you've not created a reel yet on Instagram, there's a ton of reasons why you should do it. And in fact, I have an entire playlist that can take you through content marketing via reels, how it can lift up a sagging Instagram account or profile to give it new life, how you can market effectively via reels, and so on. So if you've not used that new feature on Instagram, you're gonna wanna use it ASAP. Plus, after I tell you this little trick, you'll definitely know how to create more content on Instagram just with reels alone. You see, after you've created the reel, but before you publish it, two things to take note of. First, there should be a toggle switch that's toggled on to indicate that you'll also publish the reel as a feed post. Leave that on. Second, before you tap the big blue button at the bottom of the screen to publish the reel, swipe like you would when creating a piece of Instagram story content and wait, what's this? You can actually tap an option to publish the reel as a piece of Instagram story content too. Then swipe back to the screen where you can finally publish the reel and then, publish it. Can you believe it, mama? You can publish 3 pieces of content, so to speak, for the price of 1. Cover 3 bases simultaneously and get the ridiculous algorithmic bonus reach of a reel to begin with, like I discussed throughout that playlist I just gave you. Neat, right? But wait, there's more. Tip 2, the live to IGTV video trick. As I mentioned in my recent video, how to keep people on your Instagram profile, you don't want to have nothing but a parade of product photos and a tsunami of sales-related content on your account, and that's that. You need some variety, so you can't just use my triple the content reels trick and walk off into the sunset. Doing only that will, after a while, bore your followers, and that's no good, right? So you want to make sure you do a live on Instagram at least once a week. It's great for community building, and the more of an engaged community you build, the higher the KLT factor will be, or the know, like, and trust factor. And as I always teach my students, the higher the KLT, the better your sales should be. People buy from those they know, like, and trust. But I digress. Once you're done with your live, don't just dismiss it when you're given the options by Instagram in terms of what you can do with it. Make sure you save it as an IGTV video and write a caption for it. And don't forget, just like with every feed post and reel you create, for every IGTV video you publish, you get a whopping 30 hashtags to use, and those are part of the very generous 2,200 characters you get to play with. Use all 30 hashtags and you can still still write a very, very detailed caption to entice your audience to read on and increase that KLT factor with them. Anyway, make each live count because lives can get you a lot of engagement, which the Instagram algorithm loves, and you can create an IGTV video automatically when you're done. And the Instagram algorithm is still favoring IGTV videos because Instagram still wants to be a competitor of YouTube's. So you not only get 2 pieces of content for the price of 1, I count lives alone as content, but you get another way to enjoy the algorithmic blessings from the Instagram gods. That's also how to create more content on Instagram. But wait, there's still more. Tip 3, IGTV to feed post. Don't forget that whenever you publish an IGTV video that's not created straight out of a live stream you ran on Instagram, just before you publish it, there's an option that's already toggled on, don't toggle it off, that will allow you to have a 60-second preview published to your feed as a post too. Look at that! You can cover your IGTV base and your feed post base at the same time. Make sure, just like I said in the last tip a moment ago, that you write a caption and use all 30 hashtags that you're allowed to use. Increase that reach for both the IGTV video and the feed post preview you get. That's also how to create more content on Instagram. But you know what? There's more. Tip 4, Instagram story content to feed post. When you create a piece of Instagram story content, be sure to save it to your camera roll so that you can recycle it at a different time as a piece of feed post content. When you can only use up to 10 hashtags to optimize each piece of story content, you can, when you use the retread version of it that you've saved to your camera roll, get up to 30 hashtags on it as a feed post. Again, with that big old caption that you should write to digitally woo your audience into following your call to action for that piece of content. You are including a call to action with every single piece of Instagram content that you create, no matter what type it is, right, mama? And if you're like, but wait, my Instagram isn't growing no matter what I do, well, you'll want to stay tuned for the next video in this series, which is literally entitled, What to Do If Your Instagram Isn't Growing 2020. That'll be right up your alley. In the meantime, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell and select all so that you can follow along with this entire Instagram series that I've got to offer you. Be sure to check out these 2 awesome videos too, because they'll teach you great content marketing strategies that can help to blow up your business. And of course, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.